Hey guys, this is Nathan, ThatAlbumReviewerGuy here, trying so very hard to catch up. I'm hoping I can finish my list of albums to review before the year is over. Um, so let's get to it. Today I'll be reviewing the new Slash album, World on Fire, and this is Slash's third solo album, second one to feature Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. Miles Kennedy, of course, being the lead singer of Alter Bridge. I did a video a while ago about them, top 10 songs of them. He's an excellent singer, excellent. And the Conspirators, not a bad band, not a bad band at all. They have backing. Slash. This album contains about 17 tracks, and it spans over the course of 77 minutes or so. It's a long album, without a doubt. This isn't the first album that I've reviewed that has 17 tracks. Nothing More's self-titled album that I reviewed earlier this year has 17 tracks as well. The album opens up with a nice energetic track in the self-titled track World on Fire, which is also the lead single. Nice driving riffs from Slash as well as nice vocals from Miles. The next song, Shadow Life, isn't as energetic as World on Fire, but it definitely has its moments, and I enjoy the chorus on this track quite a bit. Automatic Overdrive has some nice retro-sounding riffs during the intro, and this is another driving track that features some nice riffs and vocals, but this one is a tiny bit reminiscent of a Guns N' Roses song, at least in my opinion. You never know. Slash could be channeling back to the old days when he was in Guns N' Roses and pulling out some of the riffs for this album, such as in Wicked Stone. Definitely has a very Guns N' Roses-esque intro. Miles has some pretty good moments on this song, and he really shows off his talents, but he does that quite a bit in pretty much every project he's been involved with. But I never get tired of it. He has an amazing voice. 30 Years to Life is the first okay song on the album. It has some okay riffs, but it's nothing too special as far as I'm concerned. Bent to Fly is just what the album needed at this point. A softer, more mellow song after a bunch of driving, faster, more energetic tracks. Miles' vocals on this track are very good, fantastic even, and the instrumentation is also great. Everything just works on this track as far as I'm concerned. Stone Blind has a softer intro, but then it goes into a harder, more driving tune. And I know I've said this a couple times already, but again, a hint of Guns N' Roses on this track. And side note on this one, I like the fact that there was cowbell in the song. Everything needs more cowbell. Too Far Gone has a rocking intro and solid instrumentation in general. Beneath the Savage Sun has some pretty heavy instrumentals, and a heck of a title too. It also has some driving instrumentals, and instrumentation in this track is pretty good overall. Withered Delilah is another song on the album that features cowbell. Like I said, everything needs more of that. The song as a whole is okay, but there aren't really too many standout moments, so it's decent. Battleground is a nice softer track, and I really like Miles' vocals on this track because I feel as though they really shine, mainly because he sings in a higher octave for the most part in this one. Dirty Girl is a grooving track. It has some pretty nice vocal moments and good instrumentation as well. Iris of a Storm has some nice riffs, but it's really only a mediocre song as far as I'm concerned. And Avalon has some rocking riffs. It's a solid track overall. And the album gets into a weird spot here with The Dissident. It starts off with a weird country intro, but it sounds like a song that's playing on an old time radio. Then that goes into a more rocking intro, which goes into the vocals. And the chorus is well done on the song. Safari Inn is a purely instrumental track that I feel serves little purpose in the album, but I'm not taking anything away from the instrumentation in this track. It's like a 3-minute long instrumental piece. And when you already have so much going on in the album, it's just like, is this track needed? That's what I'm thinking of for this one. And it ends with The Unholy, which is a pretty good track to close the very long album with. I'm not saying it's one of my favorites, but it's definitely not bad. I like the fact that some of the songs on this album were reminiscent of Guns N' Roses songs. Slash, like I said, he could be channeling back to the good old days of Guns N' Roses before Axl turned into a massive dick, and then everything turned the shit for Guns N' Roses, but I feel like the album was a bit too long. There were times where I zoned out while listening to this album, and I also felt like I had to take breaks while listening to it, so I did. It was a very long album. I mean, not every long album I have to take breaks, just this one did, because, I don't know, I don't. Maybe it's because I'm getting burned out. I hope not, though. But, regardless, favorites on the album: World on Fire, Wicked Stone, Bent to Fly, Beneath the Savage Sun, and Battleground. The only real least favorite I have on this album is 30 Years to Life. The album gets an 8.5 out of 10, as far as I'm concerned. What did you guys think of the album? Do you like Slash's solo career? Do you like the direction he's going? Let me know. Facebook, Ask FM. That's all I gotta say about that. That Album Reviewer Guy, once again, signing off.